A review of the Chevy Colorado ZR2 off-road pickup truck, a beautifully restored 1972 Plymouth Barracuda, and the muscle car from the 1980s that you probably forgot about. I'm Rick Walker. All that and a whole lot more coming up right here on the SST Car Show. SST is brought to you by Stark Auto Sales, home of the ultimate worldwide scratch and dent car sale. Hey friends, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome to another edition of the SST Car Show. All kinds of cool stuff to share with you today, but let's jump right into it with this week's feature classic, Bob Seneck's beautifully restored 1972 Plymouth Barracuda. History, power, style. It's all here in Bob Seneck's 1972 Plymouth Barracuda. This is a car we've seen before, but shortly after restoring it in a different color, the car was damaged. A small dent marred the finish, and Bob's heart sank.
Someone was backing a car up, and they backed right into the side of the door in the rear quarter here, and it had to be redone.
Fortunately, the insurance company agreed to have the entire car repainted. So Bob went to work, prepping the vehicle for the paint shop. This time, though, Bob decided to take the car all the way back to its original color. Now Bob's 72 Cuda is back in black.
The color, the curious yellow that was on there, had to be couldn't be matched up because of the old paints and gone to the waterborne paint. So they said they had to paint the whole car over again. So that's when we decided to go back to the original color.
When Bob found this car in Western Canada, it was a basket case, a rust bucket with more rust than bucket. The engine was seized. There really wasn't much to work with, but Bob is a master restorer.
It was only supposed to have 10.5 1 pistons, but I think he's got about 11.5 to 12 in it because the compression ratio is 200 pounds and each cylinder cold.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, but it really goes.
With the new original black paint job, this car is back in its original state, bumper to bumper. It even has the original AM radio with cassette deck and a Mopar microphone that lets you record straight to cassette tape. Cool. It's got plenty of power. The engine has a beefy Mopar rumble, but the 344 barrel is set up to run smooth for cruising. It has an automatic transmission, but it's snappy and it runs great. It's a muscle car you can live with and really enjoy, even on a long trip.
It's pretty rare. There wasn't that many of them made. I can't exactly remember the numbers on it, but they were low. They're fairly low for Cuda.
Bob has restored several old Chrysler products over the years. Every one is a work of art, really, but this one stands alone. It has its own personality and is an award winner. It's a head-turner. It's more than a Mopar. It's a piece of rolling history, resurrected from a rusty grave by Bob Seneck, a master muscle car restorer with a passion for Mopars. Rick Walker, SST Car Show News. If you loved that Mopar, you're gonna love this one, the all-new Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. And now a look at a piece of rolling sculpture from the Rat Trap Rod Shop that we found just outside Dallas, Texas. Don't go away, just around the corner, the all-new Chevy Colorado ZR2 off-road pickup truck.
Don't go away, Street Sport Television is going to keep on trucking right after this commercial break.
The Xiaomi Mi A1, now available from Super Geeks, a world-class phone that sets a new low-price standard with no sacrifices. Full HD display, equipped with industry-leading Snapdragon processor, dual-lens 12-megapixel camera, long battery life, cutting-edge technology without the high price. From $198, visit supergeeks.tv or call 1-866-248-1490 to order.
Register now for a better way to buy a car at StarkAutoSales.com. Just click register for free and buy where the dealers buy. Hundreds of insurance claim vehicles auctioned every week from Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Calgary, and Edmonton. Visit in person or bid from anywhere online. Stark ships worldwide. Parts cars, rebuildable wrecks, damage-free theft recoveries. Click register and save at StarkAutoSales.com.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Watch movies, sports, and TV shows with no monthly fees. Get your Super Geeks Android TV box. Simply connect to your TV with the supplied HDMI cable and connect to Wi-Fi. Watch what you want when you want, on demand in high definition, even 4K. A great alternative to cable, Netflix, satellite, and video rentals. Don't settle for a smart TV. Turn your TV into a genius with a Super Geeks Android TV box. Boxes start as low as $39.99 with full warranty. Pays for itself. Select from thousands of free online shows. We even provide remote service so you'll never be without your TV. Updates itself automatically. 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Or order online at supergeeks.tv. That's supergeeks.tv.
SuperGeeks.tv presents the Genesis Retro Video Game Console. 81 classic Genesis video games included for just $45.99. Get Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, Virtua Fighter 2, Altered Beast, the Phantasy Star series, the Sonic series, and many, many more. All included. Call 1-866-248-1490. Comes with 2 controllers. This all-new Genesis system is ready to plug and play on any TV. Order your Genesis Retro video game system at supergeeks.tv or call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. The classic Genesis video games you love from the source you trust, supergeeks.tv.
The Xiaomi Mi A1, now available from Super Geeks, a world-class phone that sets a new low-price standard with no sacrifices. Full HD display, equipped with industry-leading Snapdragon processor, dual-lens 12-megapixel camera, long battery life, cutting-edge technology without the high price. From $198, visit supergeeks.tv or call 1-866-248-1490 to order.
Hey friends, welcome back to the SST Car Show. I'm Rick Walker. You know, our pickup truck of the year this year is the Chevy Colorado. It's a mid-size truck. We just had an opportunity to test drive the off-road version of that, the ZR2. Here's our full review. This is the Chevy Colorado ZR2. This is a truck that has everything you want, but don't really need. Which is why you're going to want to buy it. It's a mid-sized truck that packs big-time punch, especially off-road. The beating heart of this beast is a 3.6-liter V6 engine that produces 308 horsepower and 275 foot-pounds of torque. At times I feel like the truck could use a little bit more power, but what Chevrolet is doing here is trying to find a happy medium between low-end torque, high-end performance, and off-road capabilities, while still delivering good fuel economy. And they've really done a good job of doing that. The ZR2 is equipped with Multimatic's dynamic suspension spool valve dampers. They are more responsive and are more tunable than traditional shocks and allow the ZR2 to run at high speeds on dirt. And they provide better stability on uneven surfaces like big rocks. The dampers also provide improved handling on the street and a surprisingly smooth ride. With the Colorado, Chevrolet really has a niche carved out in this truck segment. It's a great size. It sits a little bit lower than, say, a Silverado or a Ford F-150, but you don't really give up anything. There's still lots of cargo space. There's a back seat where you can carry passengers with plenty of comfort. It gets great fuel economy with the V6 engine, so it's really kind of a no compromises mid-sized truck. The suspension is probably the most important part of this truck. It performs off-road just as it needs to, but it makes the truck a civilized beast in the city. The ride is smooth and quiet. Yes, it's quiet, even though the giant off-road Goodyear tires have big knobby treads designed to grip in snow and mud. Tire technology has come a long way. Today's high-end mud, snow, and off-road tires will not vibrate and shake and buzz on pavement the way you might expect. The truth is, most people who buy this truck will spend most of their time driving on pavement, not dirt. And fortunately, Chevy has created a truck that you can easily live with day to day while driving around town. It's okay on the highway, too. The only real complaint we have is that the 8-speed transmission is not well suited for long highway trips. The gearing is set up for low-end torque mainly, so it tends to shift a lot up and down, especially between 45 and 60 miles per hour. It downshifts a lot, even on mild hills, and wants to run in lower gears, which means the engine revs higher than we would like at highway speeds much of the time. I mean, this is a truck, but today's trucks are so much better than the way they used to be. This thing rides just about as well as a lot of minivans. It was no doubt difficult for the engineers at General Motors to find a happy median between the need for off-road low-end torque and high-end performance when setting up the gearing. overall, it's a pretty well-balanced truck. And once I drove it for an entire week, I actually kind of got used to it. And so I think, in the long run, it's a truck that I would really, really like to own. There is a diesel engine option which has even more low-end torque, but only has 191 horsepower. Towing capacity is 5,000 pounds, regardless of which engine you choose. Payload is about 1,100 pounds, and we got about 17 to 18 miles per gallon on average with our test ZR2. Inside our test vehicle was very well equipped with 4-way powered driver and passenger seats and steering wheel audio controls. So this thing has a great infotainment system. Your climate controls are right here. You have your Bluetooth, your audio controls, great stereo in it, lots of bass, and you've got OnStar available to you if you want it, and navigation as well. So this thing is really decked out. Yeah, it's a truck, but it's equipped like a luxury car in a lot of ways. You can choose different driving modes, and StabiliTrack will help ensure you maintain control on dirt, snow, ice, and slippery pavement. It's a full 90 millimeters wider than the regular Colorado pickup. Those rims are 17s, wrapped in beefy 31-inch Goodyears. If you live in an area that gets a lot of snow, the ZR2 might come in handy. If you're on a farm or spend a lot of time in construction sites or driving in fields, this truck is for you. For most people, though, this is a truck packed with a lot of performance and features that are extremely cool but aren't truly needed. Doesn't matter, though. It's all stuff you want. Because trucks aren't just about utility, they're also about fun. Which is why the ZR2 is SST approved. Rick Walker, SST Car Show News. Check out this old Ford sedan from the 1940s. We found it at the Vicari Car Auction in the town of Nocona in Texas. If you love Camaros, you're going to love this next car. We found it, again, at the Vicari Car Auction in Nocona, Texas. Don't go away. When we come back, we'll show you the muscle car from the 1980s that you probably forgot all about.
Hi, Elena here. Don't go away. There's more SST coming your way.
Bring back the excitement with the Super Geeks Classic Video Game System. Get 600 classic video games built into this sleek, retro-styled gaming console. No games to buy, no cartridges needed. Comes with everything you need. 2 controllers included. Super Mario, Street Fighter, Pac-Man, and hundreds of other games all built in. These updated systems have modern HDMI video output, so they connect to today's high-definition flat-screen TVs. Some other systems still use old connectors and won't work on modern televisions, but the Super Geeks consoles are ready for today's HD TVs. Order yours today at supergeeks.tv or call 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. The Super Geeks Classic Video Game System, bringing the past into the future. Register now for a better way to buy a car at starkautosales.com. Just click register for free and buy where the dealers buy. Hundreds of insurance claim vehicles auctioned every week from Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Calgary, and Edmonton. Visit in person or bid from anywhere online. Stark ships worldwide. Parts cars, rebuildable wrecks, damage-free theft recoveries. Click register and save at starkautosales.com.
Turn back the hands of time with antique Chevrolet parts. Since 1971, we've been sourcing parts from around the world to help you restore and maintain antique Chevs. Nose to tail fins, we have your parts. Call us toll-free at 1-866-767-2787. Get help from a real person or go to antiquechev.com. Download a catalog, order online, delivered to your front door. Antique Chev, helping you turn back the hands of time.
Xiaomi mobile phones, now available in the USA and Canada. From Super Geeks. Premium phones without the premium prices. Take control of your cell phone and beat the big cell phone companies at their own game. With Xiaomi and Super Geeks. Visit supergeeks.tv or order now, toll-free at 1-866-248-1490. That's 1-866-248-1490. Xiaomi mobile phones from Super Geeks. Register now for a better way to buy a car at starkautosales.com. Just click register for free and buy where the dealers buy. Hundreds of insurance claim vehicles auctioned every week from Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Calgary, and Edmonton. Visit in person or bid from anywhere online. Stark ships worldwide. Parts cars, rebuildable wrecks, damage-free theft recoveries. Click register and save at starkautosales.com. Drive safer with the Super Geeks mobile phone heads-up display. This high-tech phone holder puts a fighter jet-style heads-up display on your dashboard. Use your GPS and see critical vehicle information, including your speed, using the included phone app. And never take your eyes off the road. Wireless cell phone charging is built right in. Order today, 1-866-248-1490, or order online at supergeeks.tv. The Super Geeks mobile phone heads-up display. Hey friends, I'm Rick Walker. Welcome back to the SST Car Show. You know, back in the 1980s, Chrysler produced the Dodge Mirada. They didn't sell that many of them, and that's partly why they're beginning to generate some interest among collector car enthusiasts today. We found this particularly rare example. It's owned by Brian Toll, and he's in the middle of restoring it. He already has it on the road. We went for a ride. In 1980, the Dodge Mirada was part of the Chrysler Corporation's response to increasing fuel prices, rising interest rates, and an overall movement toward smaller cars. In its day, the Mirada was considered a mid-size car. They only produced about 50,000 of these from 1980 to 1983. Most were driven and discarded, or they rusted away. Few survived. Today, they are rare, and this early example, owned by Brian Tolles, is one of the rarest.
Just with this motor option, they only offered this option from order time till October, and then they found it wouldn't pass the emissions test, so it was discontinued. So there's only 76 of these cars with that motor.
The Mirada was based on Chrysler's J platform. They came with engine options ranging from Chrysler's legendary Slant 6 to the 360 cubic inch V8 that Brian's car has. These cars offered a combination of power and luxury.
More standard features Americans want than any car of its kind.
That's Dodge Mirada, America's driving machine.
Brian found this one in Saskatchewan, Canada.
I was looking on Kijiji this past summer and saw it in Fort Saskatchewan, so I flew out for the weekend and checked it out, and it was totally rust-free. It had been stored the last 15 years. And before that, it was always garage kept. So I got it from the original owner, and he just lost interest, and I picked up the project. So
this model is equipped with T-tops, deluxe upholstery, and push-button climate controls. The original radio is being repaired and will be reinstalled. Brian is still working on this Mirada, but it's already a good driver, and it's a fine example of an early 80s car that has become hard to find and is beginning to generate some interest among collectors. Rick Walker, SST Car Show News. Well, friends, that's all the time we have. So until next time, I'm Rick Walker reminding you that when you can't get to the car show, we will bring the car show to you online on YouTube. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also on Facebook, where we have tons of videos for you to like and share, and online at our website at SSTCarshow.com.
Maverick Multimedia production.